Hello, and welcome back to A Forewarned Life. We are doing Vlogmas. Good morning, and welcome back to A Forewarned Life. I'm Marie. I am a gardener, treasure hunter, book lover, artist, and runner. Thank you for joining my channel. I just finished my morning daily run. I did not get a star. I'm still recovering from being tired. Sometimes, even as women, we push our bodies further than what we need to, and then our body lets us know. So I've been really pushing myself, and yesterday my body told me that, and I still haven't recovered. So I said I felt on a way down for the run. I felt like, I'm not going to get a star. But when I hit the turnaround point, I sped up and I tried to, but it just wasn't going to happen. Because if you're going to get a star, you need to start off at a really good pace. But anyway, thank you for visiting my channel. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to stick with me. In today's video, I will be showing you the other things that we purchased at the evening estate sale other than a rug. Of course, everyone knows I wanted the rug, but we also purchased some other things, and that is what will be in today's video. And we're gonna do some stretches, and you'll see me in my living room. I have been wanting to do a long version of the estate sale. And with that, I was going to show what we purchased from the estate sale, because the estate sale went from that Thursday until that Sunday. Now, of course, you know, we went the first night because it was an evening estate sale. And it gives you a good idea to look around and see what's available. And then that Friday, I sent my husband to go find out how much the rug was, because when I started editing the video, I saw that rug in the video, and I was like, how did I miss that rug? And I have been looking for a beautiful, large wool area rug to put in my living room. And then we went back that Saturday, and I purchased the rug. So the original price was $725, and we got it for 30% off. And then we also went back that Sunday. Now I'm going to show you some of the things that we purchased during the span of the estate sale. So we went the first night, and of course, sometimes you're gonna see something and you think, oh, that's a really good price. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it because it's not that expensive. The more expensive things you wanna try to hold out so maybe nobody else wants them, and then you can purchase them. So you know that first night that we went, I did purchase some things. I purchased the John Henry story. It's about an American legend. I used to read this story when I was growing up, so I didn't have a copy. And this one was published in the 1970? Yeah, December 1970. So I was 7 years old. So I thought that was worth the few dollars I paid for it. And you know, I bought the jewelry. And when we went back that Saturday, there was actually a woman there, because when you go to estate sales, especially estate sales where the people were older, like I said, the costume jewelry is really good. And sometimes it's not costume jewelry. So when we went back, there was a woman there, and she had an eyepiece on, and she was actually checking the jewelry, because some of the jewelry was real sterling silver. And so, or it was real silver. One of those, my husband told me, I can't remember. But so I don't know. We actually have one of those eyepieces because my husband actually does that too. Because remember, my husband, he is a eBay seller. So he's always looking for good quality stuff. So we got to check the earrings that I purchased, because they were clip-ons. Another thing that I did get by, remember I was looking at these on that first night of the estate sale and they were only $3. And I was like, oh, those would be nice. So I bought these little planters here. So 50% off. So I got these, they were $1.50 a piece. So you can't beat that if you go to the dollar store. I mean, these are real metal, not the little wire. You know, there's a difference between wire and metal. And so it's not little flimsy wire plant stands, you know, to put your plants on. They're real wire ones. So these will look really good underneath my plants. And when I was doing the mantle, I know you saw this. This is super heavy. My husband, I did not know he wanted this. But when we went back that Sunday, my husband actually came out with this lion. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh my gosh, my husband, he wanted this. And the original price was $115. So we got this for 50% off. And I plan on putting it up there once Christmas is over until it sells, because like I said, my husband is an eBay seller. When he buys something, it's to sell. It is not to keep. If I buy something, it's to keep. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it up on my mantle until it sells. This is actually a sculptor. My husband looked all of this up. His name was Medici or something like that. This is gonna sit up on my mantle because I thought it would look really great. And it's like a theme because, you know, my picture that I painted is IC4 with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace from the Bible story. And then, you know, that all comes from the book of Daniel. And you know, Daniel was thrown in what? He was thrown into the lion's den. And so I'm going to put this up there on the mantle. I mean, once Christmas is over, I'm going to put this up there. That's if it doesn't sell. I don't know if my husband has it posted yet, but it will be on our eBay page. And our eBay page is called Decluttering Solutions. And just like I said, the fisherman, the bronze fisherman that's sitting on the marble rock, he is still available on eBay if you're interested in him. He's really cute, but like I said, my husband likes to sell, and I will sit something out until it sells if I think it's something really nice that I would like to keep. Because there have been things that I really like, and I have them displayed, and I come back and I ask my husband, it's like, where's such and such? And he's like, that's sold. And so then I just have to let it go and know that he'll eventually find something else. One other thing that we purchased at the estate sale were these vintage glasses. And you can tell so these glasses are by Fred Press, okay? And these are like vintage glasses from the 1970s. And so it's a set of 4. And I was actually looking to purchase these because the design on them is like Greek, because it's like a man on a chariot. And when I saw them, because my second daughter used to love to watch the Disney movie Hercules, and I saw these and I was like, oh, Keisha would really like these. These would be great, you know. And then my husband saw them and he liked them too. And when we went back, when did we buy these? They were still there at the estate sale on Sunday. So we got these for 50% off, and they're actually of value. Sorry, Keisha, if you're watching this. Mommy wanted to buy these for you, but Dad bought them. And so maybe if they don't sell, right? If they don't sell, you get to have these glasses because they are like a remembrance of the Hercules movie. My daughter loved that movie growing up. Her and her friend knew all the songs. They was always singing it, and yeah. One of the other things that I purchased at the estate sale were these glasses. I already had these glasses. These glasses came from an estate, an auction. This glass here is from the recent evening estate sale, and they were 50% off, and so I got each one for $1. So how about that, guys? These glasses were $1 a piece. That's cheaper than going to the dollar store. So don't overlook going to estate sales and thrift stores, because you can find real good quality stuff for a real low price, especially if you wait. We waited till Sunday because I saw these on the first day. Whenever I show the long version of the estate sale, you'll see me looking at these glasses, and I really wanted them, but I didn't want to pay the money, and they were still there that Sunday, so I was able to get them for $1 a piece. And this wonderful glass here was free. When we rented out our house when we were in Colorado, and when we came back, the people who rented the house had actually left 2 of these glasses. It's probably not going to ding the way I want it to, but it has that, well, if I was to hold both of them up, it has that little dinging sound, but it's real crystal glass. And the people who were renting out our house had actually left them there in a box, and so it was like, oh well, we just claimed them because they left it. But yes, I added these glasses, so that beats the dollar store, ladies and gentlemen. Beats the dollar store. My husband also, he purchased this vintage cologne. Okay, so you might say, why would you buy vintage cologne? People will still buy vintage cologne. They will even buy vintage cologne if it's only like a fourth of the way full. My husband has sold vintage cologne because the cologne today smells nothing like the vintage cologne that people used to have. Like, he did find some Coco Chanel perfume, and the bottle wasn't completely used up, and it is so strong. I made a mistake and I spilt it. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I remember. He had it in the bathroom, and he told me to try some of it. And because it wasn't in a spray bottle, it was in a, I don't know, where you like pour it or you put your finger on it and dab it. Well, some of it seeped out, and I had my coffee cup there, and it was one of the coffee cups with the lid, and just that dab got on the coffee cup, on that plastic, and it's like it soaked in, and that smell would not come out. It was like I couldn't even use it anymore because the coffee smell was so strong. But the perfume back then was a lot stronger than the perfume they make today. So that's just a FYI. I don't know if my husband wants me to give away all of his tips, but yes, if you go to an estate sale and you see vintage cologne sitting there, it still has value. The smell is so much stronger than what you would actually get today. So if you ever do, you can always just do a comparison. If you happen to go to an estate sale and you see the cologne and you take it and compare it to a bottle that you have today, it doesn't smell the same. But anyway, he bought these vintage colognes. The original price for this one was $50, and the original price, not the original price, but the estate sale price for this one was $50, and the estate sale price for this one was $35. So that was our haul from the evening estate sale, and you know that I bought the rug, and I'm just really happy with all of the things that we purchased. There was a lot more stuff that we could have purchased, but one thing you have to be mindful of. So try to be real selective and collective about the things that you purchase at an estate sale. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you a few things here in my living room that I purchased from estate sale. This wonderful lamp here that hangs from my corner came from an estate sale. And then on my wardrobe here, you see this wonderful statue of a horse. It came from an estate sale. And then this beautiful bowl here came from an estate sale. This copper planter came from an estate. Yes, even this beautiful set of books here, and it came in this stand. That all came from an estate sale. So, okay, so that will be the end of my video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Thank you for watching.